Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Real Racing V. Today we'll be completing 50% of global production pursuit to get a bonus of 8,000 RS and 8 gold. Last episode we got the first 25% and now we're gonna get the next 20. So the first race is going to be a cup at Hockenheiming with 3 laps. We're going to be using the Nissan Skyline GTR V-Spec because the first showcase has been completed. We're gonna go to the second car. And also within this episode, I think we'll be going to the next car after the second showcase. And it looks like it's going to be the full 22 car grid. And immediately I'm starting to see BMW Z4M coupes and also some Dodge Challenger RTs, which are the 2 fastest cars in this series. So we should go to the next car as quickly as possible to make sure that we don't get too slow compared to the other cars. We're going to start the first corner immediately and we're gonna go through the middle now. Around the outside we got lots of overtakes there, already up into 13th place, now up to 11th place. We have now overtaken half of the entire grid, but then we go sliding and then we lose 2 places, but we're still in 11th place now. So we're still halfway through the entire grid, but we did lose 2 places. This is the short version of Hockenheimring, so maybe the 3 laps will balance itself out. Going through the inside, this car does never mind. Now we're going to start overtaking some BMW Z4M coupes, and we're actually already up in 9th place with the second slowest car in the series. And there's a group of 3 cars right here. Through the inside, we'll try to get triple overtake within one corner, but we just get blocked by this red Chevrolet Cobalt SS here. Through the inside of this corner, we should be able to get the overtake. There we go, guys. We are now taking 6th place in the race within the first lap out of 3. We're now going to exit the final corner. We're sliding, but we're able to keep it within the lines, and we're going to start the second lap of the race. We're going to go to the first corner once again through the inside. There we go. We have now taken 5th place, and now we're going to start chasing the top 4 cars into the second corner. Let's try to keep it within the lines this time, because if we get a good exit, we're going to get a huge benefit, because this is quite a long straight and you need the acceleration and the top speed in this section right here. And now we're going to start chasing the 4th place car. I think it is a Chevrolet Cobalt. Yep, it is a Chevrolet Cobalt in yellow. And look at that, we're sliding a little bit, but we're just right behind the 4th place Chevrolet Cobalt through the inside. Let's try to get the overtake here. We're right side by side each other. We're gonna get the place. Yes, around the outside, we have now taken 4th place in the race within the second lap now, and we're right behind the top 3 podium placing cars. And actually we're just about to start the third and final lap of the race in 4th place, but all of the top 3 cars ahead of us are right by each other, and 3rd place is quite far behind, so we should be able to get the first podium overtake in the first corner of the final lap. There's the final lap warning signs to the inside. There we go. We have now gone up into the podium positions in the race, and we're chasing the first and second place cars. They're right by each other, so we should be able to get these the lead of the race pretty quickly. And now we're right behind the blue Chevrolet Cobalt in second place. I think we're catching up to it because we are fully upgraded and I'm serviced. So around the outside, no, through the inside, we're going to get second place in the race, and now we're right behind this red Dodge Challenger RT. Okay, switching back to the inside. There we go. That was a great move through the inside. Now we have taken the lead of the German Grand Prix on the final lap of the race, just about in the final 5 turns. And now we're going to start pulling away and not getting overtaken by the second place Dodge Challenger RT. We're now going to exit enter the final corner. Now exiting it, there's the finish line. I think there's a lapped car right there, but there's the finish line, and there we go, guys. We have now won the first race of the episode, the German Grand Prix. 2 minutes 28 seconds, just about 3,000 RS. So now we'll be going on to the next race. Okay guys, the next race is going to be a cup at Melbourne, minimum PR of 7, and this is also having 3 laps in a single race. Melbourne itself is a super tight track, and it's going to be even tighter with almost, I think, again 22 cars. Look at that right there. But let's try to win this race without hitting too many people. And look at that, immediately I'm seeing lots of Nissan Skyline GTRs. But as we go up, and I think there are some Dodge Challenger RTs and BMW Z4M coupes in this grid as well. We're going to go through the middle for the first few overtakes. Okay, didn't hit anyone on the back, because if you hit anyone in the back, you lose a lot of speed. And okay, we're going to the first corner around the outside. We didn't hit too many people, and also we didn't lose too much speed when hitting the few people that we did hit. Okay, we're up to 13th place already, now into 12th place within the first few corners. Now we're going to challenge this BMW Z4M Coupe and a Chevrolet Cobalt within the same corner, already up into 10th place. But we did get slowed down by this other Nissan Skyline GTR. Here's another Dodge Challenger RT ahead of us. Let's go around the outside. Nope, it's gonna be through the inside to get 8th place. Now around the outside for 7th place. There we go, from the inside to the outside within a single corner. Here's some more cars. Already up into 6th place, a BMW Z4M Coupe in 5th place. Now we're going into the chicane right here, but we just hit the wall. Hopefully we didn't lose too much speed and we don't lose our place. Okay, we're catching up again. Here's another Chevrolet Cobalt to the inside up to 4th place. And now we're going to start chasing the top 3 cars, the podium placing cars, in the second lap of the race. I think on the first lap of the previous race in the German Grand Prix, we also are in 4th place. Around the outside in the first corner, we're gonna get into the podium positions. There we go. Here's another yellow car, a Chevrolet Cobalt. And now we're just right behind the Cobalt in 2nd place. I think there is a BMW Z4M Coupe in 1st. To the inside, no, we're not able to do it because it just blocked us right last minute. But we're going to do what we've always done, and that is to win the race. We're going to go through the inside in this corner right here. Yes, we will now take 2nd place in the race. We're going to go to the inside again, and there we go, guys. We have now taken the lead of the Australian Grand Prix in the 2nd lap of the race, passing that black BMW Z4M Coupe. And I think after this race is going to be the showcase, meaning that now we have completed racing with the Nissan Sky. Oh my goodness, I hit that wall 2 times in a row. What was I saying? I think I said I was going to finish racing with the Nissan Skyline GTR, and we'll be moving on to the next car, which is the Dodge Challenger RT. We're going to try the 3rd and final lap of the race. Let's try to get a fast lap here, because 2 times in this 2 laps I've hit the wall there. So then we'll try to get a fast lap here, but we did go sliding a little bit. Luckily we don't hit the wall and we don't lose too much speed. Here we can make a little bit of time. Yep, we're going with decent pace so far, and we're actually going to start pulling away from this 2nd place BMW. I think it is still the BMW, and also the first sector was a perfect, almost perfect 20.009 seconds. Now we're going into this corner here where we got the 2nd place, and then right after we got the 3rd place in the race. Hopefully we'll not hit the wall here. We're in 1st person as well, so it actually increases the danger. What am I doing? Here's the chicane we've always hit this whole race. Let's try to not hit it. And okay, now we're making through it. Oh my goodness, 3 times in a row. You gotta be extremely careful when you're trying to go for a fast lap around that corner right there. I probably could just go a little bit slower, but I want to do a fastest lap. Actually, our second lap was 1 minute 7. Oh my goodness, that was way faster than it. And we have now won the Australian Grand Prix, 3 minutes 35 seconds and 3000 RS once again. And now we'll be moving on to the next race. Okay guys, the next race is a showcase, but not for the Skyline. However, it is actually the Chevrolet Cobalt SS getting the 2nd showcase. And if you missed the last episode, if you go back here, the first showcase is actually for the Nissan Skyline GTR V-Spec. Even though if you just go back here to the speed snap, you can see that the Chevrolet Cobalt is the first car, so it should get the first showcase. However, the Nissan Skyline gets the first showcase. I'm not too sure why, and actually the Chevrolet Cobalt has 0.1 PR less than the Nissan Skyline. So in terms of PR, the Chevrolet Cobalt should be first. I'm not too sure why, and maybe some players have the original version where the Chevrolet Cobalt was first and then the Nissan Skyline was the second. I don't know if that's true, or maybe they just originally made it like that. But now we're going to start the race. Let's do a 10-second wait, because it is the longest F1 track, and also we're fully upgraded and serviced. Let's do a 10 seconds wait. Now 5 seconds, then 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to start racing. As about the first place Chevrolet Cobalt goes to the first corner, we're going to actually start on the hitting the acceleration pedal. And in this first corner right here, you need to get as much of a good exit as possible, because if you get a slow exit, it's gonna carry you out through this entire straight right here, and some of it is going to pass through Rouge de la Radion in this corner right here. You need to get another good exit to maximize the amount of speed and acceleration that you get, and you need to do this especially if you're in a slower car, or if your car has slower acceleration compared to the other cars. We're now in second place trying to chase. I think it is not on his car is not on the minimap yet, the first place car. 200 kilometers per hour. Oh my goodness, can you imagine that? One of the slowest cars in the game going 200 miles per hour. That's 300 kilometers per hour. But look at that, guys. I can already see the Chevrolet Cobalt in the first place. So we probably will win this race, maybe even a 15-second stop, because we're just about in the second sector of the race, of the track right now, and we're already right behind it, probably within slipstream zone within a few seconds. We're now going to start chasing after this corner right here. I think we'll be able to get the overtake. Okay, look at that. We're catching up very quickly. We're right behind it now. We're almost definitely going to win this race, unless we go sliding off, obviously. But now I think we're gonna go around the outside for the overtake. Yep, around the outside that turns into the inside of the track. We now get first place. We get the lead of the Belgian Grand Prix on the first and last lap of the race. We're now going to exit the final corner to get into the super long straight, where you also need to get another really good exit. Otherwise it's just gonna go into the whole sector. I mean the whole straight, and then you lose lots of time. Oh my goodness. Now we're going to go into this very small braking zone over here, and if you fail that, you lose a lot of time again. There's so many places where you can lose a lot of time on this track. Oh my goodness, that was a terrible braking zone. Oh my goodness, I broke so early. But now we're going to exit the final corner of the Belgian racetrack. We're now accelerating into the finish line. I almost cannot even see the first place car in the mirror. And there we go, guys. We have now won the Belgian Grand Prix. And also, because we have now completed the showcase, the second showcase, we'll be now going to the next showcase for the third car, which is the Dodge Challenger RT. Okay guys, the next race is going to be a drag race at Suzuka Circuit, and because we're now in the next car of the series, the Dodge Challenger RT, it has better acceleration, just like with most Challengers. After its revival, I think in 2001 or 2007, but now we're going to start the drag race. It's going to be 3 races within a single race. Kind of weird. And also, I've pretty much perfected the start in the drag races. Basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, that was almost perfect. Just around the ballpark of 6 seconds, you need to start or the launch, and then you need to get perfect shifts. Then you can absolutely destroy everyone. Look at that, they're already super far behind us in the mirror. Okay, here's another Dodge Challenger. Let's try to use that strategy again. And okay, there we go. Oh my goodness, I missed the button. Oh no, we lost so much time there. Get perfect shifts. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, we almost lost the race there. That was a terrible start. I missed the button. Oh my goodness. That was probably gonna be a super good start as well. Here's another Dodge Challenger. We need to redeem ourselves, guys. Okay, and there. Okay, that was a good start as well. If you get in 0 yards after the start, that means you did a good job. Okay, perfect shifts once again. I think we got mostly perfect shifts on this race. And now we have won the Japanese Grand Prix. That was a close second race there, guys. So now we'll be moving on to the next race. Okay guys, we're now in the next race, the final race of the series, I think. 3 laps at Suzuka Circuits. The amount of cops that have had 3 laps this episode have been crazy. I think every single cop has had 3 laps in this episode. And also we're just about 47%, so I think this will be the 50% mark in the series Global Production Pursuit. And it is going to be the shorter version of the track, not the Formula 1 version, because we're starting in here. Okay, now we're going to start the race, but this car has good acceleration and top speed, just like with most Challengers. We're gonna go to the inside, then we're gonna go, oh my goodness, I don't even know which side this is. We're gonna go in the left side. Okay, there it is now. Okay, to the inside of R130 or 130R, I forgot what it's called. But oh my goodness, it just went sliding there. But we're able to keep it within the lines. And now going to the inside, double overtake. Oh my goodness, they're all getting slowed down here because they're all slowing down each other because there's so many within a single line. Oh my goodness. But now we're going to get up into seventh place in the race within the first few corners already. To the inside, let's overtake this other Dodge Challenger. Okay, yep, aligning the start exit perfectly. And now we're going to overtake 2 in 1, this Skyline and the Dodge Challenger around the outside. Now we've already gotten into the third place in the race. And actually, speaking of the Japanese Grand Prix being the last race, definitely go check out my video on completing Unleash the Beast, which had the final event as 6 laps at Suzuka Circuit, the Formula 1 circuit, over 10 minutes. And actually only 2 races was over 20 minutes. That was probably one of my best videos actually in recently. But now we're going to go in the inside. We're now going to take second place in the race. Now we're going to start chasing the first place Dodge Challenger RT. We're going to get it right now because we're fully upgraded with that acceleration and top speed. We have now taken the lead of the race within the first lap of the race. Now we're going to start the second lap of the race through R130. There's a finish. There's the Ferris wheel, which is just around the finish line for the Formula 1 version of the track. But now we have taken the lead, and that is all what matters right now because we need to finish this race. This is also like 20 minutes long, this episode right now. But now we're going to start pulling away from the second place Dodge Challenger. And actually, right after this hairpin here, we can get a pretty good exit. And also because the Dodge Challenger does have the good acceleration and top speed, even though it looks like an absolute brick, we're going to get very far ahead in the fast sections of the track, just like right here, because it really gives us a huge amount of space to use that fully upgraded acceleration and top speed. And actually this car is one of the original cars, the original 4 cars that you get for just starting the first ever series in Road Car International Road Collection. But now we're going to start the third lap of the race, and now we're in the final lap of the race, the third lap of the race. Let's try to get the fast lap here. Now it was 250 kilometers per hour, and I don't even know why I pointed that out. It just seemed like a big number. Actually, I think I did go sliding off the track, so technically this lap is invalid. I failed the fastest lap. I failed trying to get the fast lap before even the second corner. Oh my goodness. Here's another fast part of the track where you can pull away from second place even more. Actually, I don't know whether if yards or meters are bigger than each other because they're 1 kilometer is smaller than 1 mile, so maybe 1 meter is smaller than 1 yard. I'm not too sure why. Maybe I'll just I'm not too sure which one is true, but I'll just check it on Google or something later. Maybe I'll just post it in the comments or the link in the description. And now we're going into the into the final section of the track here. Here's the final corner. Or maybe this is 2 corners because there's 2 sections where there's curbs. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That was super close. We were just able to keep it within the white lines. Damn. Oh my goodness. We're now exiting the final corner. There's the finish line on the mini map. And there it is. And now we have won the Japanese Grand Prix, the final race of this series. Hopefully it's the final race of this series because this has been a super long episode. And also I've made 2 episodes in a single day. It takes a lot of time, guys, so just trust me. But now let's go take our rewards for completing 50%. Okay guys, we'll now take our trophy. Oh my goodness, I can't even skip this. It takes so long for these things, especially when you unlock a new tier and the new tier unlocked bonus. It takes so long. Why are you unable to skip it? There we go guys, we have now completed 50% of Global Production Pursuit, the final series in amateur, 8000 RS and 8 gold. Oh, excuse me. Now we're going to take our rewards, and in the next episode we're gonna get 75%. But that is it for this episode, guys. So like, subscribe, and bye guys.